Legend of Korra episode 3. This episode was pretty good and kind of got the plot moving. Because if you don't know, a lot of people don't know this now that Legend of Korra is finished and had 4 seasons. Originally, this show was a mini series and not supposed to be a full series. So this was just supposed to have 1 season. And well, it ended up going on longer because of its popularity and stuff. But what made it frustrating was when you're watching this show, with that in mind, this one episode, you have 2 episodes that kind of slowly move the plot along, where this one actually finally moves the plot along. We see Amon, and finally, and some of the shit he can do. So basically, by this one, Bolin gets captured by this street gang, which they don't really describe what this street gang is. Like they just take him. Why they want Bolin specifically, it's just weird. Like I guess they need a demonstration, but all the other demonstrations seem like they made more sense in the episode than Bolin. So very strange. I think it was all in Amon's plan by the end of it, but I've seen this season before. I don't think it is. Because I don't feel like it's ever brought up, but I guess you could just assume it's part of Mon's plan that Bolin got captured and brought here, and that was the whole goal. Anyways, so Maka and Korra kind of bond, and she learns about Mako and Bolin's story about how Mako saw his parents get gunned down, and now Bolin or him are all each other have left in terms of family. And so yeah, and then once we get to the equalist event, it's very Hitler fascist type normal stuff until Amon just shows that he can take people's bending away permanently. And he explains that he was burned on the face by a firebender. We'll talk about that later in the season when some reveals start happening. But I think that's interesting. I think it's very fascinating. A lot of this stuff here, and then that was kind of the big revelation of the episodes that basically Amon can take away people's bending, and Korra and tells Tenzin, and they both don't know, but they are both horrifically scared and believe no bender is safe, which I guess is scary, but I still wouldn't believe it if I didn't witness it. But I guess you could just see the horror in Korra as she watches this shit go down. They barely made it out of there alive, and I don't know. I think it's a really good episode, but I do feel like it's like, okay, what is the street gang that Bolin and them are hanging out with? I thought that was a little bit iffy in the episode. Like, they just kind of throw you into him being captured and stuff, and then it's like, they're clearly setting up Mako and Korra to get together, and as someone who's seen the show and knows how that storyline goes, I'm not excited to watch that shit again, but it's still a good episode. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. It's good. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.